Hey y'all, Rochelle here, your delightful crafter. So I have a combined haul to share with y'all today. I've got Michael's, Hobby Lobby, eBay, and I went to the flea market. I told you I was going there, and then Bath and Body Works. So, we're going to share that here shortly. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around a spell. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Ding that bell next door if you want to get notifications of future videos. Thumbs up, likes are always appreciated. And any questions or comments, please leave them down below. So, I went to Hobby Lobby because my daughter wanted to go. She was looking, her and her best friend since high school, they sent each other care boxes, and she wanted to go pick up some. They were sent each other like fall care packages, so she wanted to go. So of course I was like, yeah. And I think I got out of Hobby Lobby with the cheapest purchase I've ever made, besides not buying anything at all. I only bought 3 things, and I think I spent like $9. $9, I think. Maybe it was 10. Anyway, so the first thing I picked up was this spare parts. All of Paper Studios is 50% off right now. And so this was $1.99. And, you know, I love nautical. However, I don't get where I guess maybe these are supposed to be like pocket watches, I guess. And I don't quite understand the windmill. The windmill really has nothing to do with nautical, so I don't get that one, but got that. Then in the clearance section, they had this glimmer plate. It was $1.99. Happy birthday, hugs and wishes, and it is 3 different dies, so I can, you know, use them however I choose. And they even give little spacers so that when you put them together, everything's like level and where it's supposed to be if you choose to use all 3. So I got that for my hot foil system. And they had a Spellbinders die that was normally $25. It's called the Doily Round, and it was marked down to $6.24. And I didn't see this when they had that last clearance haul. So that's it. And I want to say something real quick before I get any more comments. I get comments about spending money elsewhere and not at Hobby Lobby. I support Hobby Lobby, so I will continue shopping there. That's all I'm going to say, but I wanted to stop it before the comments were made because I seem to get it on every Hobby Lobby video. So anyway, so that's all I got at Hobby Lobby today. The next thing, I'm going to do the eBay. The eBay is the BKlian stamps that I've been picking up. And there's 4 new ones here. I shared this one yesterday. This is the classic BKlian, the cat and the sneakers. And the sneakers are almost always red whenever you find him. So I showed him yesterday, or Saturday, sorry. But I have 4 more here. And this one is just called Floating. And if you look at the size, it's as big as, it's actually probably bigger than my hand. And he's floating around on the water, hugging a fish. And his tail's like, you can see it down here under the water, and you got all the little sea life floating around. And then there's another friend over here. He's swimming. You got the Hawaiian Islands, and looks like there's a kitty cat over here sailing on a boat. So love that. I did not realize this one was going to be this big. I'm not complaining because it's wonderful. Then this one's hilarious. This one's called Kittens at the Door. And tell me that is not hilarious. You open up the door and it's just a ton of kittens, and absolutely love it. This one has never been used. or if it has, it was probably with white, which I don't get. But I'm going to clean all of these. Both of these were never used. So there are those two. Then this one is called Ice Skating. And it kind of looks like he's lost his balance and he's flipping over on his backside. So love him. And then this last one, I want to say it's called, I think it's one of the Mom Cat series. And this one doesn't have a name on it, which is surprising. They normally always have a name on them. But I feel like you got two hanging around. This one up here, he's just, you know, hitching a ride. And I think it's funny because I have 3 babies. And, well, they're grown. They're all grown babies. But this is, I could see my 2 boys just hanging like that. And my daughter just up there sitting pretty. Anyway, absolutely love these. If you're new, I grew up with BKlian around, not the person, but like different items. My grandparents loved them, and they're not easy to find. And when you find them, they're expensive. I'm just gonna say that you can't just, yeah, these. You'd almost call them an investment, but for me, these are memories. So, and there's a couple out there that I want really bad, but they want $150. I won't pay that. Not even close will I pay that. But, yeah, these, if you like these cats, there's nothing cheap. They're never on sale. And you're looking, I'm just going to say they start around 30 and up if you're lucky. So, because the artist is gone, and he was a very specific cartoonist, and I believe that this cat he had a cat, and this cat is supposed to be the cat. He passed away in I want to say 1990, but a lot of his work is from the 70s and 80s. So, anywho, and I believe he was in Hawaii, so you see tons of, when you see stuff, there's tons of stuff that is Hawaii related. So, anyway, so BKlian, I love BKlian more than I love House Mouse, and y'all know how much I love House Mouse. I'll have to say BKlian's my favorite, then the Fluffles cat, and then the House Mouse. And the House Mouse I grew up with too, because of my grandparents. But anywho, so these are my latest BKlians. I'm trying to design, I want a display made. I'm going to ask my husband to make a display so that all my BKlian can sit up, so I can always see them, just because they're too wonderful just to be in a drawer. So I'm trying to figure out how I want it to be, and then, you know, I know my husband will make it for me if I ask him to. I just have to figure it out first. Anywho, so those are my eBay. We're going to go into the flea market. And I go to the flea market for one booth, period, because he is where my Victrola came from. He's also where my stereograph came from. And so I always go to him when I'm looking for new 78s and new cards for my stereograph. So we're going to start with the 78s that I picked up. I have to clean them, but I only got, I think 5, or no, I got 7. So this one is, I believe, and this is by the Louis Armstrong and his orchestra. That's on this side. And then this side is You Don't Learn That in School. Again, Louis Armstrong and his orchestra. And I'm assuming this is probably originally by Roy Alfred and Marvin Fisher. Now this one and the next one I had to pay $5 a piece for. And all the others, I believe I paid $2 a piece for. This one it was only on Sunshower, and this is Gene Morgan and his orchestra. And then this one is Doo Doo Dewey Day. And this is the side, this is why I bought this one. Now, sadly, it is chipped there on the side. It's not going to affect how it plays, but I'll have to be extra careful with it because now it does have a weak point, because these can break easy. Even though they're like super heavy. They're not like your normal vinyl. So just to let you know, you can't really get these and play them on your regular LP player, and don't take your LPs and put them on a Victrola because the needles will destroy your LP vinyl. These are very different from LPs, so just letting you know that. But this one is Lyd Cowan and he calls them and his Lowe's, the State Theater Orchestra. But yeah, I got it for this side, the Doo Doo Dewey Day. So there are those two. Then I got this one, and this is Capitol Records, and this is I'm Waiting Just for You by Bob Crosby and his orchestra. And then the other side is Lonesome and Sorry. So there's that. I'm so excited about this one. It's not even funny. Stella by Starlight, Frank Sinatra. This is there a year on this? There's not. No, there's not. And then this side is Mamzelle. Again, this is Frank Sinatra. So happy to find a Frank Sinatra. I got really lucky last Christmas, and I got one for my mother and for me, and it is Doris Day, Lavender Blue. I love that song, especially by Doris Day. It's absolutely wonderful. So then we have All I Want for Christmas is My Two Front Teeth by Spike Jones and his City Slickers. And then the other side is Happy New Year, again, Spike Jones and his City Slickers. And I've got two more. And then we have, this is a waltz, and it's the Troubadours. And this is called, I think it says La Golondrina. It's a waltz. I guess it's the Swallow. And this one says Beautiful Heaven. So both of them are a waltz. And then the last one I picked up is If I Only Had You, and this is by the California Melody Men, and this one is I'm Flirting with You. So I got to get out my horsehair brush so I can clean these down, let them dry, because these get really dirty, and with these you can actually wash with some warm water, horsehair brush, and really light Dawn dish soap, and you just go around with the tracks in the record to clean it off. And it's amazing how much dirt comes off of these. But once I get them clean, I have sleeves to keep them in and keep them clean. And even my kids love the Victrola, so my daughter went with me to help pick these out. Now, and the next thing I picked up, I got some more needles for my Victrola. So if you didn't know, Victrolas, there's two types of needles for your Victrola. These are the standard ones. These are like steel, and you have to replace this needle for every record. If you play one side and then you go to play the other side, you have to put a new needle in. So every time I go, I pick up some new needles just so that I always have plenty on hand. So there are these. These ones are, because these records are very harsh. And also, if you try to use a dull needle on your record, it's like the two attack each other. So just really important, if you ever get a Victrola and you don't buy it from somebody who is reputable and you don't know, They should tell you you need to always replace your needles all the time. But they also, these are vintage, these are real, and I should have bought the other set he had. These are tungsten needles, and you're supposed to be able to get anywhere from 50 to 100 plays per needle. So, and there's only 4 here. When it originally sold, it was 25 cents. So, was really, really happy that he only had one other set, and I should have bought the other set as well. He normally sells these for $10 a pack, but because I'm there all the time, I got this for $5. I think this one's like $2, but I mean, like I said, you have to replace these like crazy. So anyway, so got those, and I got my cards. Just so you know, they are supposed to be curved like this. If you ever find these, don't try and flatten them out. You'll ruin them. This one is very different, and I believe every single one of these are actual photographs on here. They're not prints. And once they start getting dirty, don't clean them, because you'll actually ruin them. So when you find ones that are in good condition, it's very important to store them properly. But this one here is Balmoral Castle from the southeast. So this is actually one of the royal family's castles in England. So I was really happy to find that. I love the history, so that's why I got that one. I don't know why that one's flat. And then these two go together. I don't know how many are in this series, but it is hilarious, okay? So this one's called When a Man's Married, His Troubles Begin. That's the title of this one, okay? And you look, he's trying to install the stove for his wife, putting on the little chimney. So there's the first one. And if you're not familiar with these and you're like, well, why are there 2 pictures? When you put them in your stereograph and look through it, you're only seeing one image, and each one is just offset a little bit. So when you look through it, it's 3D. It is so beautiful. Well, here's the next one. He fell down. The little girl has obviously run away, but yeah, he fell over. So there's that one. This one is called Elected. Ha ha ha, last again. This one's from 1907. But I don't know if maybe he's getting busted. I don't get this one. I don't get it if maybe like he's caught in bed with his mistress, or his wife is laughing at him because he didn't win. I don't know. I'm sure that there's probably a series that goes with this, because a lot of these were kind of supposed to be like comedic. We have, this says Foreign and American Views, and this is Germany. This is somewhere in Germany, and I can't read it. So there's that one. And this one's really pretty. It's not normal to find colored cards. So I think this one's supposed to look like at night in the room, and there's blue, there's some gold on it. Now this here, something got on it, and sadly I can't try to clean it off or I'll ruin the image. But this says The Blue Room, hence why they tinted it blue, President's Mansion, Washington, D.C., 1900. So that's the Blue Room in 1900 at the President's Mansion. We have, I don't know French, but this says The War Memorial and Shore Walk at Biarritz, France. This is the Tower of Gold and the Cathedral from across the something river in Seville, Spain. The new metro or subway station in Moscow. I mean, aren't these pictures just beautiful? And these are from the 1900s. This is the ice pyramids and treacherous crevices of Bosson's Glacier Mont Blanc from the Swiss side. The bridge El Cantara with Roman bridge below. This is in Algeria. This is the Rock of Gibraltar. St. Peter's, the greatest of churches in Rome, Italy. Are there dates on these? Sometimes it's in the back. There's no dates on these. The lure of Moorish Africa, a minaret from the narrow streets in Tunis, Tunisia. Victoria, Canada, the harbor and parliament buildings at Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. This is the Pass of Thermopylae from hillocks east of Pass in Greece. And there's even a little person down here looking down. And then the last one, this is Great War Reliefs of Sethos I on north wall of the Karnak Temple, Thebes, Egypt. And a lot of times there's dates on these, but I can tell you these are more than likely 18 to early 1900s. And even my adult kids still every now and then will go grab the stereograph just to look at these. They're amazing. Anywho, so Bath and Body Works, their candles are on sale. Now, it's not the best sale right now. And I bought one candle and then this pillow mist that I absolutely love. The candles are all $10 off, so they're $14.50. The good sales are usually $12.50, and then on Black Friday, if you're lucky, you can get them for like $8. But I picked up pumpkin clove, and oh my gosh, I wish you could smell it. It smells so... I would like a couple of these. And then their limoncello, I love that one. That one's amazing. And the eucalyptus mint, oh, love those. So I got that. And then this wasn't on sale, but my other bottle I'm running low. But their aromatherapy line, I love the sleep. And this is lavender and vanilla. It's a pillow mist, and it smells... Every time I wash our bedding and remake the bed, I always spray the bed down with this because it's so calming and relaxing. I love it. So there is that. Now, Michael's. I went for this pad. And I wish I had gone, I don't know if it was 2 weeks ago when all of their hot buy pads were $5, so I missed it. But, so this was full price, so I had to use the 20% off my purchase. So I still paid too much, but they only had two. I wanted both, but I was not paying $20 a pad. And that is the Day of the Dead paper pad. And so I got $4 off with the 20% off. But I'm really hoping if they go on sale again, they still have this one. But I mean, look at that. It's got holographic on it. It's so pretty. And I wish this fell under, they said all of their Day of the Dead was 40% off, but this was not included. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a holographic on these pages. So, I love those. Those are so cute. So, I've been wanting this for so long. And my daughter was like, can we go to Hobby Lobby? I'm like, sure, because then I could go into Michael's. Anyway, so I've been wanting this paper pad for a really, really long time. And I finally got it. So there's that. And like I said, they had a sale where all the Day of the Dead was 40% off, and it's already been picked through, but I got this cloth, tablecloth, and it was the only one they had, but it is so pretty. So, it was 40% off, so what's 6 times 9? $5.40 I paid for the tablecloth. And then I found both of these throughout the store. I didn't want to pay this much for them, even with the discount, but they were so wonderful, I did anyway. Because you don't find this stuff all the time. But these are tea towels, and they have the one has the pom-pom trim. And so this was $6. No. 6. And so this was $7.20. But here's this side, and then here's the other side. And I found one over in the sticker aisle and another one shoved up by the register. So I got them both. So there are those. And then when I was on the sticker aisle, they had, and these weren't on sale, so I got them for 20% off. So they had this Paper House cruise sticker set. Let me, so you can see it better. And it's all dimensional, which I really loved. So they had that one. And then they had this one. Let's Cruise. So got those. Day of the Dead, they only had one of these baking cups. And I got these so that I could use them on rosettes. Really thought they were adorable. There's 24. It was the only one of these they had as well. So, so this was $1, 3 times 6, $1.80 for those. And then I think these were 99 cents. I just picked up some of the wood frames. These I like to decoupage and I decorate them. I'll have to show you some ones that I've made in the past. They're really cute, but, so grab 2 of those. Back to the Day of the Dead. And, is he not wonderful? He is so wonderful. I don't know where he's going to go yet in my craft room, but he's going to go in here somewhere. Love him. So, yep. $14.99. So he was, he was $9. So I got $6 off. So, cute. And the last thing was this serving tray. They call it a party tray. And I really debated, but it was the only one they had. And I'm like, you know, if I don't get it, I'll kick myself later. This party tray is just wonderful. It was $20, so I paid $12 for it. Absolutely love it. So that's it. That is my haul. Now I gotta get back to cleaning the room and then working on the craft kit, the tonic craft kit that I said I'm going to share with you guys tomorrow. So be on the lookout sometime. It'll probably be later on Sunday. Probably in the evening that I'm going to share the I'm actually going to create. I know that's going to shock some of you, but they call them bauble boxes, but they're little gift boxes, and I'm going to make some and decorate them and share. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions, anything, feel free to ask. I'm going to get this stuff put away. And with that, I love you guys to pieces. As always, happy crafting. Bye-bye.